Is everybody who sells on Amazon making money? Well, let me give you a reality check. The answer to that question is no. Hey, Amazon business owners and soon to be Amazon business owners, Bob Schneck with you today. Very, very excited to be here. I'm excited about this video today. And for those of you that I've met, welcome back. So excited that you're continuing your education. And for those of you that I haven't had a chance to meet yet, hopefully we'll get that opportunity in the very near future. But let me give you a little bit of my background. I have actually been selling online for over 20 years. Now, I know that dates me a little bit. However, I bring that up because I think it's very important. I've been selling online since almost Amazon began. Now, for the last 5 years, I have been exclusively dedicated to selling and building Amazon businesses. For the last 2 years, I have had the most amazing opportunity to join a team of selling experts online. And I've had the opportunity to travel the world. I've got thousands of students just like you all around the globe that are learning how to build successful Amazon businesses. Now, I want to make a point. I didn't say we're just teaching them how to sell products. What we're doing is we're teaching them how to take advantage of what I believe is the greatest entrepreneurial opportunity of our lifetime by showing them how to build successful and effective Amazon businesses. And trust me, there is a huge difference between just selling products on Amazon and building an Amazon business. So let me go through a couple things here that I thought were really interesting. Number one, as you can see, Amazon is the largest online retailer in the world, generating 177 billion in 2017. All right. They have over 606. Actually, let me shrink that down so you can see it a little bit better here. All right, let's pull it down here. Put this up in the corner. There you go. All right. So Amazon has over 606 million different products. With that, last year, Amazon reached a staggering $258 billion in sales. 60% of all sales transacted on Amazon are actually transacted by people just like you and me, what are referred to as third-party sellers. So have you ever heard that term, being in the right place at the right time? I'm telling you, it's right now. For those of you that have come and asked me, hey, Bob, have I missed the opportunity? No, it has never been bigger than right now, and it has never been easier than right now to get involved and take advantage of what Amazon has to have. So let me ask you, if it's so amazing, is everybody who sells on Amazon making money? Well, let me give you a reality check. The answer to that question is no. As a matter of fact, I pulled this off of one of Amazon's selling forums and take a look at it. It said last year, 700,000 people registered to sell on Amazon last year, and less than 10%, less than 10% sold even one thing. So if it's such an amazing opportunity, why are so many people struggling? Well, I've got a short little list, okay, that I'm going to go through. Number one, obviously, is money. Okay, it takes money to make money. Don't let anybody ever tell you different. Now, knowing how to get that money is really what the secret is. So if you have it, you're already ahead of the game. If you don't have it, then you need somebody like me to show you how to get it. Number two, you have to know how to pick the right products and get them from the right authorized suppliers. See, with 606 million items being sold on Amazon, some people just think, well, my gosh, all I can do is just throw a dart at a dartboard and I'll be successful. Or what do? They ask their kids what their kids like, or they ask their spouses what they like, and they sell those things. I'm telling you, there is a method. There is a step-by-step strategy that you must use in order to find the right products to sell online. Now, we actually have a proven business model. It's as old as time is. And fortunately for you that you're watching this, is I'm actually hosting a free online workshop later this week And all you got to do is click the registration button down below to get yourself and save a seat. But the point is, I'm going to show you step by step our business model that thousands of our students are using around the globe to create financial freedom. Part of that model is how to pick the right products from the right authorized suppliers. Number three, you've got to have that business model. And when I tell you, you've got to have the right business model, there's a lot of chatter out there online. You know, some people are talking about retail arbitrage. Some people are talking about private label or white label, even drop shipping. And I'm here to tell you, those are not what you want to do. I am going to show you a strategy, a method for marketing on Amazon. It's the very same method that Walmart uses, that Costco uses, that Target uses. It has stood the test of time. And I want to show you how to do it the right way. You got to have tools. Most people are just out there trying to do it manually. And I'm telling you what, if you want to take this to the level of owning an Amazon business, you got to have access to the tools that allow you to do it. And I'll explain in the webinar what those tools are you need. You got to have somebody that's been there and done that. Now, I told you, I've been doing this for a very, very long time, and I'm not afraid to tell you I have failed multiple times. But you know what? From those failures, I've only become smarter and better and stronger. And so instead of learning from your own mistakes, I want to show you how to lessen the learning curve. I want to show you how to start this Amazon business the right way. Learn from my mistakes. Let me be a mentor and a guide to you. Now, I think the most important thing, though, is having a competitive advantage. See, if you really want to be successful in this business, you have to know what other people don't know. You have to have access to what other people don't have access to. It must give you a competitive advantage. So yeah, Amazon is the greatest entrepreneurial opportunity of a lifetime. But just because it's a great opportunity doesn't mean that if you get involved, you're going to succeed. Right? 700,000 people registered, less than 10% sold even one thing, let alone build an Amazon business. So that's what I'm here for, guys. I want to show you how to do it. Now, there are three reasons why we absolutely love Amazon. Number one is just the size of it. Number two is the opportunity behind it. And number three is it's the greatest return on investment that you're going to get. So let me cover these real quickly. Number one, Amazon last year, $250 billion in sales. It's a 20% year-over-year growth rate, okay? And online dominance, okay? Nearly 50% of all online sales occur through Amazon, and less than 5% of the entire retail market. Now, I'm going to show you before we're done here, so make sure you stick around. Jeff Bezos just wrote a letter to shareholders. It just came out this last week, and I want to show you what Jeff had to say about this business, where it's been and where it's going. It's going to blow you away. Now, the opportunity, number one, the Amazon brand. I told you I've been doing this for 20 plus years. And way back when, you know, the hardest part was credibility. Nobody knew who you were. Nobody wanted to trust you. Putting a credit card online was scary. Today, I don't even worry about that. I'm going to show you how it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you've had experience. It doesn't matter what your background is, because people are buying from Amazon. See, when I buy products, when you buy products, we're going to ship them to Amazon. They're going to bring customers into buying from us. And then when they buy them, in the customer's mind, they're buying from Amazon, even though it's coming out of your stock. Amazon is one of the most recognized, trusted brands on the planet. And the platform that Amazon has created for their third-party sellers is unlike anything that's ever been created in the history of the world. See, again, we take these products that we know people are buying, we put them into Amazon, and then Amazon takes care of everything else for us. They'll warehouse for it. When an order comes in, they're going to take it off the shelves, they're going to wrap it, pack it, and ship it to your customer for you, and then send you the profit. It's the most amazing platform I have ever seen in my life. But one of the best things about the platform, it allows you to scale your business. Remember in the beginning I said, this is not about learning how to sell a product. It's about learning how to build a business, an Amazon empire. And scalability is what makes this work. Combined with our business model of selling brand name products, all right, it allows you to go from one product to 10 products to 100 products. It allows you to go from an inventory of 50 units to 500 units to 50,000 units. And you know what? You don't have to get a bigger warehouse. As a matter of fact, you don't have to have a warehouse. Why? Because I'm going to show you how to let Amazon take care of all of that. You don't have to hire extra employees to answer phone calls. You know why? Because Amazon takes care of the customer service. So we can grow this business to any level that we've ever dreamt of. This is not about selling products. It's about learning how to build Amazon businesses. It's repeatable. See, one of the things my mentor taught me years and years ago, what you want to do, Bob, is find a product that people buy continually, month in, month out, year in, year out. Now, as an example, how long have blenders been around? 50 years? How long do you think they'll be around? For another 50 years, right? So how long have Matchbox cars been around? For 50 years? How long do you think they'll be around? For 150 years, right? So my point is, we're going to look to find products that have a history that allow us to predict future. So if we can do the work up front, which I will show you how to do, to design and create a foundation, a formation for your business, it will become repeatable month in, month out. I'm going to show you how to run your entire Amazon empire in 60 minutes a day. Why? Because once we've got it figured out and created, then our job just becomes analyzing numbers and reordering products. That allows you to create what is called passive residual reoccurring income. That's where you do all the hard work up front, and then because of the system you've created, it continues to pay you month in, month out. How do you like the idea of designing something today that's going to carry you into the future? For me, that's so powerful. And like I said, $250 billion done last year, and Amazon claims almost 60% of that sales volume was done by third-party sellers, you and me. There is no bigger opportunity than what we see right in front of us right now. Now, talk about return on investment. It's interesting. Let's go through a couple things. Savings account. I don't know if you have money in your savings account. If you do, I'm sorry. I mean, realistically, if you're lucky, you're probably getting a 0.5%, maybe a 1% annual rate of return. And when inflation rate is double or triple that, every day you leave money sitting in the bank, you're just losing value. Warren Buffett, one of my mentors in life, he said the worst place to keep your cash is in the bank. How about the stock market? Stock market's a great investment. I love to invest in the stock market. However, if you're doing really good, you're probably looking at a 10, 15% annual rate of return if you're good and you know what you're doing. How about real estate? I love real estate as well. I'm a big real estate investor. But realistically, most real estate investors are doing backflips if they're getting 10 to 20% annual return. And those are all great, but nothing compares to online retail selling. Because when you are selling online retail, all right, we're looking at a 10 to 100% return. And I'm going to show you in our classes, how do you go out picking the right products that are going to get you that kind of return? But here's the best part. We're going to show you how important inventory turn is. So if you can get a 10% ROI on your inventory, but you can turn it every 30 days, that's 120% annual rate of return. There's a reason that Jeff Bezos is one of the richest people in the world, on the planet, and the Waltons, and the list goes on, because this is a time-tested, proven model. You just have to know how to do it. You have to learn from somebody that's been there. Now, I'm going to give you an example of what I'm talking about, how if we can take and compound our income. So let's say you just start with $5,000 and you're doing real estate investing. Okay, after the first year at a 10% annual rate of return, you've made about $523. All right, so we roll that back in. At the end of the second year, you've made about 578 additional profit dollars. So over a 2-year period of time, with $5,000, 10%, guess what? You're at $1,101.95 in profit after 2 years. Now, let me show you the exact same principle using $5,000, selling online, making only 10% monthly return every month. First year, you're looking at $10,692 in profit on that original $5,000. After 2 years, by compounding it, meaning we're rolling that money back in every month and we're continuing to buy inventory, all right, $33,556 for a grand total of $44,000 after 2 years. You show me someplace that I can put my money and get that kind of return, I'm all over it, but you can't. That's why this is truly the greatest opportunity of any of our lifetimes. But the reality of it is you've got to be willing to take action, right? I can talk till I'm blue in the face, but if you're not willing to take that next step and watch that next video and attend the next webinar and do what I'm going to show you, it really doesn't make any difference, does it? Now, I want to show you a letter from Jeff Bezos. He sent this out recently to shareholders. So let me just kind of go through this little bit by little bit. So Jeff Bezos sent his annual letter to Amazon shareholders. So let's come down here, a couple of the highlights. All right, first off, let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's see, Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos highlighted Amazon's relatively small footprint in the company's annual letter. Now, he thinks that Amazon has a small footprint. Okay, Amazon today remains a small player in the global retail market. Now, I wish I had the opportunity to read this entire thing for you. I don't, but what I will do is I will put a link to this down below so that you can check out the entire letter. But let me just show you a couple of the highlights that I thought were really amazing. Okay, Amazon today remains a small player in the global retail market. All right, he talks about failures. If the size of your failure isn't growing, you're not going to be inventing at the size that can actually move the needle. See, I love that. Jeff Bezos is not afraid to fail. All right, he will tell you, if you listen to him, that he's failed more than he's succeeded, but failure is a part of the success, and you can't be afraid to fail. You can't be afraid to take massive action. Look at this right here. This I thought was absolutely incredible. 1999, 3%, 2000, 3%, 2001, 6%, 2007, 29%, 2010, 34%, 2014, 49%, 2018, last year, 58%. Now, what do those numbers mean? Listen to this. It means the percentage represents the share of physical gross merchandise sales sold on Amazon by third-party sellers, mostly small to medium businesses, as opposed to Amazon's retail first-party sales. In other words, what they're saying right here, third-party sellers are kicking first-party butt. All right, so what that shows is that the third-party sellers, that's you and me, the platform that Amazon has created for us to take advantage of this opportunity is unlike anything out there. The opportunity is just beginning. Look at this. It's a high bar too, because the first-party sales has grown dramatically over that period, from 1.6 billion in 1999 to 117 billion last year. That's a compounded annual growth rate for first-party sellers of 25%. But in the same period of time, third-party sellers, you and me, have grown from 0.1 billion to 160 billion dollars in sales, a compounded annual growth rate of 52%. Unbelievable, unlike anything else. So if you're wondering if the opportunity is still there, it's just beginning. All right, Jeff talks about how we're such a small player on the world scale. You know, less than 5% of the world's retail is done through Amazon. Look at the amazing opportunity. Now, I'm telling you what, you can see I get excited about this. And it's because I'm just so passionate about it. I know how it's changed my life. I know it's how it's changed the life of our students. And you know what? I know how it can change your life. I hope this video has helped you understand that Amazon is the greatest entrepreneur opportunity of our lifetime. And we are the people to show you how to do it. Because we're not just going to teach you how to sell products. Anybody can do that. We want to teach you how to take advantage of this opportunity and platform and build an Amazon business that will last into the future, that will take care of not just you, but your children and your grandchildren. All right, so again, let me remind you, you've got to subscribe, all right, so that you can get access to all of the videos. I've got dozens and dozens of videos on every subject you can imagine, dealing with how to build a successful Amazon business. Also, don't forget to register. Click the box below for the webinar that we're hosting this week. Remember, it's absolutely free. It costs nothing to attend. But you know what? If you don't attend, it could cost you the opportunity of a lifetime. So I'm Bob Schneck. I'm excited to be here. I can't wait to meet you. So click below. Let's get registered and let's build this business like nothing else. We'll see you later.